All right. JV2 this year was an interesting experience between the weather. I think we went 3 straight weeks without even being allowed to get on a baseball field, so it was quite a challenge. When you only have 10 weeks and about 4 of them you can't even be on a field. And then the other ones are trying to get games in, but then we ran into umpire shortages. And then the team itself, we ran 10 guys at a time, or 9 guys at a time. And so it was quite a challenge, but we persevered through it. At the end of the season, or at the end of the night actually, you'll get a little packet that shows all the stats and everything, and how well they did. But that stat sheet is not going to show that a kid who didn't know the proper route in the fly ball started to take one. It doesn't show how long the guy bows in a count. There's a lot of things that the stat sheet will not show. And a lot of that is mental preparation, which there are kids on this team who haven't played baseball that much at all or ever before the season. And by the end of the year, they're talking about leaving runners on base and slide step on a curve, like just a bunch of very advanced stuff for their age and for people that haven't played the game before. So it was very great to see that. And also, lastly, I think we had 7 out of 12 for guys had a 3.5 or higher, which is fantastic, especially the freshmen in high school. So yeah, it was a great season. Now we're going to hand out some participation awards, which usually I'm not a huge fan of, but at a season like this, we easily could have quit multiple times and didn't, so I'm very proud of them. Jack Amon. He's not here. I wasn't supposed to call his name. Okay. Hunter Andresenko Hale, who also is a 3.5 GPA on the year, so great job. Thomas Berg, who also earned a 3.5. Ben Fennell. Emilio Gray. Lucas Kenzel, who also had a 3.5. Devin Knight. Michael Krakowski, who also had a 3.5. Hayden Leeper, who had a 3.5. Zach Najee, who had a 3.5 or better. Lucas Tejas, who had a 3.5. And now we're going to get to some of the team awards. The first 3, you know what I forgot to mention. The season could not have been anywhere near the success it was if it wasn't for Greg Hermans, Coach Greg. Really fantastic addition to any program, but especially with me this year. Cannot thank you enough. And Coach Reimer, wherever he is. So the first 3 were voted on by the coaching staff. Defensive Player of the Year. The guy who played multiple positions, came through, Zach Najee. Offensive Player of the Year was by far the best hitter we had in terms of when he made contact with the ball. He drove it pretty far and did not strike out much. Devin Knight. Pitcher of the Year was probably our toughest battle. We had 3 guys who went out through most of our innings, but this guy just really, every single time he went out, we knew exactly what we were getting, and that's what we got, and that was Caden Leeper. their teammates. Most inspirational player, voted on by his teammates, Lucas Kenzel. Most improved player, voted on by his teammates, and he got, I think, a first place vote in every single one except for maybe one ballot. He was 18 or 20 points ahead of everyone else in terms of the voting. Hunter Andrusenko. And lastly, most outstanding player for the JV2 team, voted on by his teammates, Zach Nodge. So overall, great season. Thank you, parents, for all the support you gave your players and the program overall. So that's all we got.